Well, the game against Hyderabad now it's different situation than the last month. I think all the teams change some details in tactical, some details about the strategic, because everybody has players in quarantine, injuries. It is necessary to change some details. Of course, for example, if we are talking about the last game against Hyderabad, our plan is different than the tomorrow plan. Okay, of course we have a plan, but our style is everybody knows. We try to keep the ball. We try to find the spaces. We try to attack in this space, the time and the space. Of course, I hope we have a chance. I'm happy because the last games, also against Odisha, Bengal, Hyderabad, Mumbai, the last game, we have chances. Now, for me, the most important is these chances. Now there are goals. We have more success. Hyderabad now, I think there are a lot of points. Firstly, it's because they are working together more or less 1.5 year together. This is very important because everybody knows very important. They have one plan, they one philosophy. They execute it perfect because they are working in the same way. Second, about individual, Obeche is on fire. All the time when he touches the ball is a goal. It's the truth. To be honest, it's incredible. Like Obeche now is like a player, like young player, 22 years, 23. Then I think it's a line defense with one and with also they are working good in build up. They are working good in the patience. The number 6, Joao Victor, help a lot in these actions. Misra, like fullbacks. Then they understand in the best moment with Edu to attack the free space when it's the time to keep the ball. They have a lot of points positive. Strong positive details in their style, in their football. I think it's not necessary to put focus in Obeche only because, to be honest, all the team, Hyderabad, the lineup and also substitutions, they are good players. Of course, Obeche now is the start of the team, no? But I think it's behind of him. Repeat the job of Misra, the job of Joao, the job of Edu, the job of the Yada, wingers, Chinach. Exists a lot of players behind of him to give the ball in the best moment. The best defense is the best attack. This is our style. If we are playing in attack, it's not necessary to work in defense. It's so easy in this point. No, because we want to win. Our way is necessary. If you want to win, you need goals. If you need goals, you need to create spaces. If you need to create spaces for these players, use these spaces. When you use these spaces and then the players attack in this position, we have chances, and I hope we have success and step by step, but this is our way. Of course, repeat, it's not so easy because firstly, in 1 month they are working 1 month with me, but don't forget 20 days was in hard quarantine, no trainings, no nothing. At the end, it's difficult for them to improve in our style because we try to improve in game by game, in gaming with a lot of pressure, because at the end, don't forget it, we want to get 3 points every game. No, I think it's just because when we are talking about the styles, for me it's very important. Don't thinking about who is the best style or no. For me, I think it's our plan. In my point of view, our squad, we have good players. The most important is to working in attacking, in defense in one way. You know, some teams decide to one line defense in front of the box. Some teams decide the line defense in high level. Another teams decide to immediately press. Another teams decide to close only line the pass. Everybody decide about the best for the team. You know, in my point of view, my way, I think it's the best for the team because we have a good players. But we need to work because also for me it's very important against Mumbai, for example, the high press was good in the first goal, but the last 10 minutes in first half, the last 15 minutes in the second half, the press was not good, you know, and then we need to improve in this detail because if the press is good in 90 minutes, 100% our job in defense is the best, you know, but we need to improve a lot in these points, but I need training sessions. It's difficult. To be honest, I was very upset after the draw, you know. In my point of view, we have big clear chances to got this the 3 points and got to win the game, but this is football. Sometimes it's necessary to take a breath, thinking about, okay, I prefer a draw, but we are more close to win than when you take a draw and you are more close to lose the game, you know. In my point of view, the players are confident, they trust in this process. This is very good. Also for me, it's very good when, for example, when we try to win the game and in some substitutions, we change the plan in the moment of the game. And the level of the team is the same, you know. I'm very happy for these points. No, because firstly, the most important is Kian is not 100% ready because he has some issues in his knees, in his right knee. It's necessary to protect sometimes. Second detail is because we changed the system 3 times in the moment of the game, and I think the substitution is in the best moment for him and for the team. Of course, sometimes we have success, sometimes no. This is depend, no? Against this Bengal, we changed the system 4-2-4. In this moment, we have success immediately. Against Mumbai, we changed the system 4-1-4-1. Then once we play with 4-3-3 without number 9. Then with one number 9 fixed. Then we try to find solutions in 90 minutes. This is my job, to find solutions for the team. Of course, sometimes it's necessary the substitution minute 85, 42, minute 20. But also sometimes it's necessary the substitution thinking about the injuries, you know, or the risk of the injuries. And continue working with them. I trust 100% in these players. Tangri for me is fantastic in press. He's fantastic in the moments of the defense areas. But of course, he needs to improve in build up. But it's normal. It's normal. I'm not upset. Of course, my job is to help him in these details. About Asu, for me, is the understand about the positions of build up is very good. It's perfect. Of course, sometimes he has very good games, but if we are talking, for example, I think after Goa, when Subhasis was injured, I think was the game against Goa and also then against Hyderabad, who was playing like left back. His performance was very good. I'm very happy for them. Of course, about Manbir is good player. He needs to understand the moment to attack. But this is problems. It's not about the performance. It's problems about tactical. They need to improve. Of course, this is my job. The problem is the time, you know. This is the time. But I'm not upset about them because they are working. They want to improve. This is the most important. 100% at the end of the season, we have success. To be honest, we have a lot of problems, injuries. A lot of players are not 100% ready. This is the truth. But I think it's the same for a lot of teams. Has the same problem. After hard quarantines, after soft quarantines, after 20 days no training sessions, after positive COVID, after positive asymptomatics, after positive and with symptoms, it's difficult. The players are ready 90 minutes. Sometimes some players is out of the squad, like in case of Roy the last game, because it's completely out. Sometimes we put pressure about players, but the players is only ready for 20-45 minutes. I know the medical staff, they help a lot, but it's not the problem of the medical staff, it's not the problem of the trainings, it's not the problem of the players, it's the problem of the situation, you know. Of course, they try to do the best. We want to find the balance about out of the squad, in the squad, play 20 minutes, 45, 60, you know. It's difficult. This is our target. Of course, don't forget it, our target is to get 3 points game by game. But in this moment, of course, in my dream, also in the team, is to be on the table. But for me, the most important is thinking in Hyderabad, Saturday Northeast, because in this case, if we take this away, we'll be on top of the table. If we are thinking we want to be not on the table, but don't put focus in our day, in our job, day by day, hour by hour, then it's difficult to take a success in future. You know, I think it's very important thinking in present, thinking in Hyderabad, after Hyderabad Northeast, step by step. At the end, we'll see, because the last 6 games, everybody's playing Jamshedpur, Hyderabad, Mumbai, but I don't know what happened. In this case, it's necessary, to be honest, thinking in ourselves, focusing ourselves. At the end, the rest of the teams will see what happened.